everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1. Today we're going to work on hiding some yarn ends. So I've made this cute little pet hoodie or jumper, whichever you call it. And we're going to hide some of those pesky yarn ends that we all have to deal with at the end of a project. So we're going to start by turning it inside out. Find one of those yarn ends. Oh, by the way, don't forget to check the description. I will have a link to the tutorial on making this pet sweater. It would fit up to a 5-pound pet. Okay, so we're going to start by threading our needle. Now, I use crafting needles. I don't use yarn needles, and here's the reason why. I like my needle to have a bit of a sharp point to it, whereas yarn needles are usually blunt. I just find that the pokiness helps get through the yarn. So that's what I use, but do what works for you. So I'm going to start by putting my fingers in the front to make sure I don't catch any of the front loops. I'm only working on the back loops. I'm going to put it through a few loops. Okay? And I put my thumb over those loops so that I don't distort my stitches, okay? Then you see how my working yarn is coming out here. I'm going to go a bit behind it and then a bit past. Now this is called a back stitch. And the reason I'm doing this is because I then don't have to make knots. That yarn is nice and anchored there. And I usually do this at least 3 or 4 times with the yarn end. So I see here, my working yarn's coming out here. I'm going just behind it and just past. And we do that again. And then one more time for good measure. I do it until I've used up all the yarn end. Also see, this is a variegated yarn. I'm trying to stick to the color that's closest to the color of my yarn end. It just helps with continuity. So there we go. We've done that. I did that 4 times, I believe. Give it a snip. And that, my friends, is how I hide my yarn ends. So like I said before, don't forget to check that description. I have all kinds of neat goodies in it. And if you haven't had a chance yet, hit that like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye now.